On this episode of China Uncensored, Egyptian graffiti and human flesh searches. Hi, welcome to China Uncensored. My name is Ozymandias, King of Kings. Look at my works, ye mighty, and despair. Nothing besides remains round the decay of that colossal wreck, boundless and bare. Ding Jing Hao is here. Okay, I'm pretty sure those aren't hieroglyphics. This photo comes from Weibo user Kongyo Yi of a 3,000-year-old temple in Luxor, Egypt. He was part of a Chinese tour group visiting Egypt and was pretty horrified when he discovered that some idiot wrote his name on a 3,000-year-old temple. Ironically, this surfaced not too long after Chinese Premier Wang Yang said that the uncivilized behavior of Chinese tourists has damaged the image of Chinese people, specifically their poor quality in breeding. Ouch. And while I'm all for Chinese people ignoring what communist officials say, if this Ding Jing Hao falls victim to the curse of the mummy, I don't really think anyone will mind. Actually, in China, they have something even more terrifying than the mummy's curse. Human flesh search.
It's people.
No, it's not some military Soylent Green-esque organ harvesting system. That photo posted by Kongyo Yi was passed around 90,000 times and in less than a day. With only a name on a wall, Chinese netizens figured out who, out of the 1.7 billion people, Ding Jing Hao was. He's a 15-year-old boy living in Nanjing. Every detail about the kid became public. Netizens even hacked into his school's website. He's been harassed online and by reporters who actually flooded into his parents' house. The parents have apologized for him, but are begging the harassment to stop because he's a 15-year-old kid and is basically having a nervous breakdown. Yay, an apology that makes everything better. So, this is what a human flesh search is. Somebody earns the scorn of Chinese netizens, and as a ravenous group, they track down every scrap of information about that person and destroy them. The term human flesh search has been around since 2001, but first really entered public consciousness in 2006 when a video of a middle-aged woman standing by a riverbank dressed in a leopard print blouse, set down a paper bag full of kittens she was carrying, and stomps them to death with the sharp point of her silver stilettos. In 6 days, netizens had figured out who she was, where she lived, where she worked, she was a nurse, even what her phone number was. They did the same thing for the person who took the original video. They lost their government jobs called iron rice bowls because they basically provide for you for the rest of your life and were forced out of town. All right, justice has been served, right? No, not at all. So the problem with this, besides all the problems with that, is that a story like that is just so horrific. It's easy to think, yeah, human flesh searches are a great thing, but it's not. It's online vigilante justice. I mean, think about it. We've all seen the kind of insanity and vitriol that happens in online forums. Are those really the people you want passing judgment and meting out punishment? This happens in China because there is no rule of law. The law system is so totally corrupt that the people basically are left to fend for themselves, and so they resort to this as an alternative. This isn't justice. But what do you think? Do you agree with me about human flesh searches? You can tell me by either commenting below, or on the Facebook, or on the Twitter, or even email me an email. And please, subscribe. I'm so alone. Is that the end?